Becker takes the draw, tied by Penner, scooped by the Grizzlies, and from their end, they'll softly play it to neutral ice. 14 seconds left, got to be one final gas for the Steelheads. Becker to his left, Rusik chases him off as Martin angles it off of a body, collected by the Grizzlies, turned over, Versteeg holds, waits, feeds up high, can't connect, comes his header, and that does it from Maverick Center. And the season comes to an end here tonight. The Steelheads will finish out with a 36-33-3 record, and for the first time, unable to make the postseason.
Yeah. Fair play, I think.
So it's looking pretty good.
Pretty good. This Conti or guys from Michigan, eh?
Connor,
Yeah.
From Canton.
I know, that's crazy.
There, get it.
Obviously, I feel like at this point you don't get to catch too many NHL games, and I think at the end of the day we're still all a fan of hockey as it is, and so it's cool to kind of, I think, one, for all the fans here, not having an NHL team, kind of seeing the excitement of them being here. Obviously it was sold out, so it was cool to kind of witness and just experience that atmosphere again, and kind of really I think drove us to be more excited for us to get the season started.
Yeah, I think for the first year guys that, guys that weren't able to be a part of our group last year, they came in, they knew the atmosphere that they were going to be playing in front of every night, and just how excited and loyal our fan base is. So I think for them to get a taste of that with obviously a pretty high level game here in Boise was a pretty cool experience.
Yes. Just how you draw it up. I think Vegas is going to be sick with Cassidy as the coach.
Oh yeah. It's been an interesting start to the year, birth of my second son on that day actually. So zipped down here from the hospital, met all the guys, and they got to hang out in the suite together. And then the next day too, we weren't on the ice, so we had another day of kind of team building, team bonding. And I think that went a long way actually. Those 2 days where we're not on the ice, we're just getting to know each other. It wasn't quiet in the dressing room like it is normally on day one of training camp. The guys were already chatting up a storm and making jokes with each other. So it was a really cool start to the training camp for sure.
Nice shot.
What made it nice with the big returning group, even though some of the guys only played a few games for us at the end of the year, was just the acquisition of our systems. I thought we were able to implement them pretty quick, get a lot of buy-in, and then it was exciting in training camp to kind of see the new skill that we had brought in, and they seemed to mesh right away and find some chemistry. So training camp was a lot of fun.
One of those things you kind of, after the first day, you're like, all right, yeah, usually camps start fast, everybody's so excited, we'll see if there's a drop off tomorrow. And then you get to Tuesday and it was still really fast and good hockey, and I'm like, all right, maybe we're just all in really good shape this year, let's see how Wednesday goes. And it just never really seemed to really have a fall off, and that's kind of the first step where you're like, okay, this could be a fun year. But a lot of things have to line up for that to work out, so you don't think too far ahead in training camp.
working hard or hardly working? You decide.
Good muffin. Good muffin.
Yeah, it was obviously disappointing. Idaho's got the rich history of winning, and we had that playoff streak up until last year. To be a part of the first team that hadn't made it to the playoffs was it was tough, but coming into this year, I think there's a lot of good lessons to carry over from that.
The whole playoff race last year, we didn't think that we would be out. We thought we'd keep chugging along, we'd make it and we'd go from there. And to be eliminated the last weekend by one of our rivals was pretty tough.
Yeah, just kind of take the positives. It's behind us now, but keep it in the back of our mind. Realize that lots can change in this league. It's just kind of the nature. So we just kind of take it day by day, and what's in front of us is most important.
Presented by Hy-Vee, your
You never know how good your team's going to be until you start playing. On paper, I thought we had a really good team, but like I said, you never really know until you start playing. And we just started clicking right away. Guys in line started clicking, and our goalies played well. And one of those was like, I don't want to jump the gun here, but this might be something special here.
Giannis Slonenberg's down the left side. White to his right, slides it over. White fires. He scores! The Steelheads are off and running down the right side. Nifty little move, finds Demowski. He scores! Keller, left circle, wrist shot, scores! Gene Miller, what a feed from Ty Pelton Bice. Hudler steps in, left circle, fires. He scores! T.J. White, Jordan Kawaguchi, Pelton Bice to Demowski to Keller. Ryan Demowski with the hat trick. And that'll do it. The Idaho Steelheads begin the 2022-23 season 2-0, a 6-4 final here Saturday night.
Throughout the summer, Everett and I, we knew we had a good team, at least on paper. We were really excited about the potential of our group. But, I think even day one, once we saw all of our guys on the ice together, we looked at each other, we're like, we got something special here. And, as training camp progressed, it was more so, kind of just murmurs from the group, like, we got something we can work with here. This is a group unlike any other kind of seen at this level. And, for hearing that from guys who, played in this league for a long time and played pro hockey for a while, obviously, it's a sense of validation almost, right? But, and that's even before a single game was played. So I think we knew from day one that the potential of this group was going to be pretty extraordinary.